Hello guys and welcome to our channel. So in today's video we are going to be looking at the most muscular NBA players today. So there are obviously some very big guys who play in the NBA and this was a very hard decision on who would make it into this list. If you have any problems with this list, then be sure to drop a comment down below on who you think was missing. Guys, we'd love to see a debate in the comment section below. Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure you go down and subscribe to the channel because we're going to be bringing NBA videos on this channel that you are not going to want to miss. Also, make sure to turn on post notifications, and whilst you're down there, drop a like on today's video. But without further ado guys, let's jump into this video. Okay, so the first person we have on this list is Blake Griffin. This guy is definitely worthy of making this list. This guy is an absolute monster on and off the pitch. And even before making the NBA, Blake Griffin actually wowed scouts by doing 22 bench presses at a weight of 185 pounds. Now obviously this is absolutely crazy. And just from them stats alone, I think this guy definitely deserved to make the list. And not only that, he uses his strengths within the game of the NBA. And this guy is a very, very talented player. Okay, so the next person that is on this list is Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard has lost a lot of weight. And he's not the same Dwight Howard since being in LA, or the same Dwight Howard that was at Orlando Magic, or even the Los Angeles Lakers Dwight Howard. But the Dwight Howard at the minute is still very muscular and deserves to be on this list. There are reports of Dwight Howard lifting 365 pounds on the bench press. Now obviously this is an absolutely crazy number. Dwight Howard's strength is intimidating on the court, and because of this, Dwight Howard ended up being an MVP candidate and a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And not only that, back in the day, he was actually nicknamed Superman. And not to mention again, putting 365 pounds on the bench press is just insane. So for the next person on this list is Zion Williamson. So this guy is currently standing at 6'7" and 285 pounds. Zion Williams is only 19 years old and only played 4 games. And he's already looking too strong for the NBA. No other player compares to the size and athleticism of Zion Williams. As a professional player, Williamson has missed 18 total shots. He's rebounded 8 of them himself. He's generating 3 putback possessions per game so far, and trailing only Hassan Whiteside and Andre Drummond in the entire NBA. Williamson is an underrated playmaker and is already dominating people on the block with his size. Williams' potential is limitless, and we could definitely be seeing the next king of the NBA. I think this guy definitely deserves to be on the list. And not only that, people have compared Zion to LeBron James. People have said in pure strength, Zion is definitely stronger. However, LeBron James uses his strength much more effectively than Zion. But Zion has loads of time to improve this as he is only 19 years old. So next up we have Andre Iguodala. So this guy is without a doubt deserving to be on this list. This guy was an absolute beast when he played for Golden State Warriors. Now obviously he's moved to Miami Heat now, but this doesn't change how muscular this guy actually is. This guy is extremely athletic, as evidenced by his second place high jump finish during his junior year with a 6'7" jump. This guy used his strengths on the court to dominate the game, and this guy is deservedly on this list. Okay, so coming up next is Metta World Peace. So World Peace packs a terrifying 260 pounds on his 6'7" body. Metta World Peace puts his muscular body to work both on and off the court. He goes aggressively after the ball when guarding an opponent, and also he lays immense pressure on the ball handler with his strapping upper body. During the off season, this guy does at least 4 full day workouts per week, which is absolutely crazy. This guy did 22 repetitions of 185 pounds on the bench press during his pre-draft camp, which them stats alone show why this guy deserves to be on here. The next person we have on this list is Ben Gordon. Whilst he isn't the biggest, scariest player on the court at any time, Ben Gordon can make people jump with his impressive strength. Gordon is only 6'3", but he holds 200 pounds on his rock hard frame. He does a remarkable 300 pounds on the bench press, which is clearly very impressive. Gordon's strength helps his offense. He combines his heavy dribbling with his strength and length to create separation to take reasonable shots. And whilst playing for Texas Legends, he is an absolute beast on the court and deserves to be on this list. Okay, so the next person we have on this list is Carl Landry. Carl Landry might not be as good as the other people on this list. He's predominantly a bench player or a starter on a bad or mediocre team. But despite that, Landry possesses a lot of muscle. Landry is 6'9" with a 245 pound frame, and he had 21 repetitions on the bench press in his pre-draft camp. Landry uses his great strength effectively on the court, especially on the boards. He holds a solid anchor as he goes up for a rebound. I think Landry, although isn't one of the best on this list, definitely deserves to be on the list for the most muscular players in the NBA today. Coming up next is Amar Stoudemire. Stoudemire has been a force in NBA frontcourts for a very long time. This is due to his resilient strength training. After suffering a knee injury that forced him to miss almost all of the 2006-7 season, Stoudemire did a weight training course to make his strength work better on the court. With incredible functional strength, he holds his anchor superbly when grabbing rebounds and goes with unquestionable strength when scoring underneath. This guy is clearly muscular and he lifts over 300 pounds on the bench press. This guy definitely deserves to be on this list, and he even said in an interview that he was definitely stronger than Dwight Howard, who was actually previously mentioned in this list. And finally, coming to the last person that we have on the list today. The person that you've been waiting for to come up who obviously deserves to be on this list. LeBron James. LeBron James is a massive superstar player who actually wasn't massive to begin with. LeBron James is listed as 6'8" with a massive 250 pounds on him. James' immaculate physique simply tops off the game that makes him one of the best ever. The grand muscular age, his explosiveness, his impeccable rebounding ability, his defensive strength and his agility makes this guy one of the greatest and most muscular players in the game. The player Stephen Jackson summed up the greatness of LeBron James' body by telling Ballard that guarding James is like guarding a brick wall. And that statement just goes to show why LeBron James definitely deserves to be, if not one of the most deserving on this list. LeBron James can also do a remarkable 300 pounds on the bench press, and LeBron James' strength really does show on the court, because when LeBron James puts his head down and runs at the defensive line, it is very rare that this guy can be stopped. James generates a ton of force when he jumps to dunk, to catch a pass or to send your layup attempt into outer space. He delivers so much force that if someone standing 5'9" and 165 pounds created the exact same amount of force, his vertical jump would measure out at 57 inches. And not only the amount of strength this guy has, LeBron James can run a 40-yard dash in 4.6 seconds. So this guy's speed is insane.
Some pressure here.
And now the big thing is make sure you do not foul anybody here on the dribble.
It's going to be James.
Sure, here it is. See, it's under
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night, Cleveland. That is for you.
But anyway guys, that is going to bring us to the end of the video. If you guys are wanting to see more NBA videos like this, then make sure you go down and subscribe to our channel. Whilst you're down there, make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And also make sure to like today's video. We would also love to see a debate going in the comment section about this topic. So let us know down below if you think we've missed any players out in today's video. But once again, I want to say thank you for watching today's video. And guys, we hope to see you again soon. And guys, we will see you next time. Goodbye.